Hi, everybody. Meteorologist Cioffi here. Weather in 5 days in 5 minutes on this Saint Joseph's Day. Brought to you by Omni True Value Hardware. They are getting ready for spring, which arrives tomorrow with mulch, topsoil, gravel, everything you need to get your yard in the best shape it can be for the spring. 631-756-1125. Best prices in town, 1226 North Wellwood Avenue in West Babylon. The website, omnitruevalue.com. And brought to you by Wholesale Holiday Lighting by Giannini, your complete holiday lighting specialist at 162 Ocean Avenue in Lindenhurst, 631-957-5106. And they will meet all your holiday decorating needs when the time comes, or maybe you want to do this as a business. Just give them a call, 631-957-5106, the website, liholidaylighting.com. Okay, not a flake, not an ice pellet, nothing for most of you overnight. So much consternation over so little over the last couple of days, which, as I pointed out to a couple of people, the perils of forecast shopping when you run around comparing people's forecasts and going from app to app. Just be advised that for some, it isn't about getting the forecast correct. It's about generating the most amount of energy and website traffic. So just remember that, folks, because we don't do that here. It's all about the forecast and getting the forecast correct. So if I take something seriously, it's to be taken seriously, and when I don't, you know that it's time for you to relax. So we are seeing this weather system moving away to the northeast. I just want to point out, you'll notice here, the sort of east-west fashion of this. This is the upper trough is going to be lagging behind. The lower pressure, the upper atmosphere is going to be lagging around in the southeastern part of the United States and offshore through the weekend and into next week. It doesn't pose any issues to the weather for the weekend, which looks pretty good. But we're going to have to watch this early next week because with lingering moisture off the southeast and mid-Atlantic coast, while I don't think it brings up any rain, it probably will produce an onshore flow. And that this time of year can be a problem, particularly with clouds that tend to sweep in from the east and then have a really tough time getting out of the way. But in the meantime, it's dry across upstate New York, the Great Lakes, the plains, down into Texas. And this is good news for the rest of today and for the weekend. The radar, quiet now in the northeast, but you see that lagging rain in southeastern Virginia and in eastern North Carolina. Again, that's that southern part of that trough that's just sort of hanging back, but there's no other precip going on, no severe weather threats to worry about here going forward over the next couple of days. WPC showing this is rainfall for the next week. Much of what you see in the northeast is actually for the latter part of next week and not for the beginning part, on the order of a quarter to a half an inch, and then you start to get to bigger amounts as you go south, particularly in the central Gulf states and the lower Tennessee Valley, where we're looking at anywhere from an inch and a half cumulative to up to 3 to 5 inches right along the Gulf Coast. Also seeing some heavy precip, and a lot of this is going to be snow in the central and northern Rockies on the order of 3/4 of an inch to an inch and a half in many places of melted liquid. So you translate that over into snow, looking at a couple of feet. And also some heavy rains with snows in the mountains up into the Pacific Northwest and some activity going on in through California. So let's take you through the weekend. And of course, you see the high that is up in the lakes, builds in. You've got a little bit of that lagging moisture here in the southeast. The high takes over for Saturday. I don't think it'll be especially cold. Temperatures today will probably hold in the upper 30s and low 40s in most places. Drop down into the 20s tonight. And then for tomorrow, I think we should make it to the upper 40s to around or just over 50 and into the 50s on Sunday. The high goes east of Cape Cod. So if you look to the south, we're kind of on the edge of this, which makes things rather tricky. So if you look at this and you see where the isobars are, so your winds are blowing from east to west across the mid-Atlantic states into the mid-Atlantic coast. And we're kind of on this edge here where winds in upstate New York and up in northern New England are more to the southwest. So, the high is a little further north or a little bit further south. It's going to make a difference in terms of the amount of cloud cover we're going to have to deal with. But you'll see here, no rain. And with this persistent flow, which turns more easterly actually as we move into Tuesday and Tuesday night, and now, of course, we've got this next weather system that's approaching from the southwest. This is going to start to be problematic. So I think Saturday and Sunday look fine. We're going to start to get into some cloud issues during Monday, particularly on Tuesday. They'll probably keep temperatures mostly in the 50s. Maybe some inland spots get close to 60. And by Tuesday night, seeing some showers in northeastern Virginia and into southeastern Pennsylvania, into the Delmarva Peninsula, moving northeastward. A bit of a cold front there with that low going to the western lakes. And that goes by, and the front's going to try to stall out here in the east, which might put us in line for some areas of rain moving up the coast from time to time, especially later next week and beyond. So enjoy the weekend, enjoy the first day of spring. Everything is good for Saturday. Everything is good for Sunday. And I don't think we'll have any problems on Monday. But again, look for some rain, perhaps late Tuesday night into Wednesday, and watch that onshore flow. Weather in 5 brought to you by Omni True Value Hardware at 1226 North Wellwood Avenue in West Babylon, 631-756-1125, the website omnitruevalue.com. And brought to you by Wholesale Holiday Lighting by Giannini at 162 Ocean Avenue in Lindenhurst, 631-957-5106, your complete holiday lighting specialist, meeting all your decorating needs. And the website there is liholidaylighting.com. Did not have a Joe and Joe weather show last night. I had some stuff to do personally. So we'll see about tonight. If we do wind up having a show, I'll let you know later today. Otherwise, the next one will be Sunday morning at 11 a.m. on my YouTube channel. So last day of winter, happy spring arrives tomorrow. I think for the most part, for snow lovers, let's put it away. I think we're pretty much done. I don't see an upper pattern that's favorable for anything for the rest of the month, at least. And the clock is really ticking here. Now you're talking about if it's going to snow and it's going to stick, it's got to fall at night, and because during the day, it's really a tough sell to get snow to accumulate this time of year. So let's put an end to this. It was a good winter for snow lovers for the most part, and let's get into some warm springtime weather. Have a great day.